he gave away the huge offering. Now, notice what he addresses with him first. He says, "Do not be afraid, Abram." Well, I mean, you can see that he's got fear trying to kick around on the inside of him. He's got fear trying to affect him. And so God is having to shore him up on the fear. He's trying to get a hold of, he's trying to deal with the fear that's on the inside of him. Now notice what he tells him. He said, "I am your shield, your exceedingly great reward." Now in the if you look at this in the Greek, it means that I am your shield, I am your rapidly increasing financial supply, is literally what it means. That I'm going to be your source. Everything you just gave is not your source. I am your source, and I'm going to be. You think you've given away a lot, but I will be your rapidly increasing financial supply. Now, here's the thing: going back to the belief versus unbelief. I know it says this in the scriptures. At least I hope you know it says this in the scriptures. But the problem is are you dealing with this on the inside of yourself as a heartfelt belief? Are you actually expecting this? Now, what's interesting about this is that Abram didn't ask God for this. He didn't ask him for wealth at all. Now, I mean, he was already fairly wealthy, but that wasn't the first thing that he was looking at. Um, but this was God's idea. This was God's idea to provide for him. And we're going to find out that's not the last time it was God's idea to take care of people. Now, here's the thing though. Um, do you see God this way? Are you renewing your mind that God desires to be your shield, your protector, and then desires to be your exceedingly great reward, your rapidly multiplying, increasing financial supply? Because if you don't receive him that way, you're not going to receive from him that way. Remember when people say, no, 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 if that's what God is, then I'm just going to receive. That's not true, because when Jesus was in his own hometown of Nazareth, they received him as a carpenter, and all they received was carpenter's results in their bodies, which was nothing, right? Because a carpenter can't make you well, a carpenter can't heal you. And so you might be sitting there saying, well, I believe God and all of this, but the problem is, the do you really see him this way? And I'm not talking about just in your head, but there should be an expectation. If I'm walking around with somebody whose intent towards me is to be my shield, my protector, my rapidly multiplying financial supply, I would have certain expectations about them, right? I would expect all the time there'd be, what they used to call Pentecostal handshakes, where somebody puts money in your hand and gives it to you. Or I expect them to be doing things. Hey, I just got you some stock. I know it's going to pay off. Hey, I just bought you this land.